Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Clive Barker's Dark Worlds by Phil and Sarah Stokes with an afterword by Clive Barker. This is a massive book out now. It was released this week to celebrate Clive Barker's 70th birthday, and also there is the release of the new Hellraiser film as well. So it's good timing overall. So this is a really interesting book. So, confession is, there are very few films I cannot watch at all. Hellraiser is a film I cannot watch at all. It freaks me out. I have no idea what it is. I can look at, generally can look at most of the images, like stills from the film. I can look at the characters. That don't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me. But something about the film itself is just utterly disturbing to me. I freak the fuck out. I can't say there's any other movie that I can even think of that I have the same reaction to. Blood, gore, that doesn't, for some reason, that doesn't generally affect me. But when you get to that level of gore and all that, it just goes over that line. I think maybe the closest to is surgery videos I start tweaking out at. Honestly, because of my reaction to Hellraiser, I'm generally completely unfamiliar with the works of Clive Barker. I know there's something kind of funny about me getting this book to review, considering I know nothing about Clive Barker. I am not a fan. I know he is a horror icon, and that's about what you got from me. That's about it. So it was kind of interesting that I went through and read the book and learned about the book. It really does do an excellent job, I think, of going through Clive Barker's career, Clive Barker's life, and laying out why he is so revered and so loved and so respected. It goes through everything in his career. This isn't just about Hellraiser. There's films, there's books, there's paintings, there's everything. It dives into his health scare. It's really almost like a tabletop art book, a coffee table book that's almost a biography in a lot of ways. And I think it's really intriguing because of that. And I'm just going to say, right now, before kind of going into the contents a little bit, if you are a fan of Clive Barker's, or if you are a horror fan in general, this is a book to check out and get. It's $50, but to me, this is a complete, really solid job of making the case of why he's so important and all the stuff he's done. So we'll go. This is the table of contents if someone wants to pause and go through it. I mean, it is thorough. It is very. It's got a lot. I mean, it starts off with Hellraiser, because where else might you want to start? But it goes into his childhood. It goes into his early works, the Books of Blood. I mean, I don't know Clive Barker, so to me, all of this was new. This is stuff I've no clue about, and it explains why these were important, how they were kind of received, his some kind of the thought process on some of the stuff, obviously photos of his art, film, television, just so much that's out there. This really is I don't want to call it a definitive take on Clive Barker, but it is definitely a take on Clive Barker. It's got a fantastic bibliography. It's got a follow-up by him. But yeah, it really does kind of go through the various years up to very recently. I think his follow-up was written in April 2022, so really recent. So the afterword, written by Clive Barker in Los Angeles, April 11th, 2022. So it really goes up to recent stuff. But yeah, to me it's really interesting, and I think it makes a really fascinating case of the importance of of Barker and all the stuff he did. Like, I mean, it's yeah, it's his career. I mean, this is like a coffee table book that is a biography, retrospective of someone's career. As I said, to me, it's a must for fans of Barker. It's a must for fans of horror, and it makes me appreciate his work a lot more. Not going to get me to go out to watch Hellraiser. I still freak the hell out from it, and just the thought of it skeeves me out a little bit. Going to be completely honest. I don't know what it is. Really don't know what it is, but yeah, just that's a no for me. But no, I really appreciate it, and I think opened up my eyes as to his career and how much more he's done. Like, I know he's done. I mean, honestly, if you ask me Clive Barker, I would say Clive Barker, Hellraiser, Nightbreed, and some comics. But it just Hellraiser, Nightbreed, and like that's about what I know. But this like goes into so much more and really shows how well-rounded he is as a creator. And the health stuff is fascinating. Like, that entire chapter of his life is really, really interesting and very honest. There's some really, like, let yourself out there honesty to it. Really cool stuff. As I said, horror fan, Barker fan, go get this. It's out now. You should be able to get this maybe in comic shops, bookstores, whatever. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code and tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We'll have a link where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site. So thank you. And again, I want to thank Abrams Books for hooking us up with this. This is a massive book. We'll be able to use this for defense, if nothing else. If anyone ever breaks into the house, just club them with it. If you want the latest comic news, reviews, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.